بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا الأمين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين وعلى من تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إن شئت سهلا. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من شر ما في هذه الليلة ونسألك عن خير ما فيه. يقول الإمام الذهبي رحمه الله تعالى في كتابه كتاب الكبائر: الكبيرة الرابعة ترك الصلاة. قال الله تعالى: فخلف من بعدهم خلف أضاعوا الصلاة واتبعوا الشهوات فسوف يلقون غيا إلا من تاب. وقال الله تعالى: فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. وقال الله تعالى عن المجرمين يوم القيامة: ما سلككم في سقر قالوا لم نكن من المصلين. الإمام الذهبي رحمه الله تعالى, إخوان, in the Kabira number 4, he deals with a Kabira that the Ummah of Islam has been tried with during these times. As I sit here and I look into the audience, I would bet all of the money that I have that the Muslims who are connected to us, our relatives, our family members, the vast majority of them do not pray. The vast majority of our relatives do not pray the Salat of Al-Islam. And then there are a large portion of them who pray some of the prayers and they leave some of the prayers. Right here in this masjid, and you brothers are from the Ahlul Masjid, there are people from those who are present today who pray some prayers and miss other prayers. Some people who don't pray Salatul Fajr unless it's on the weekend, or unless they make khuruj for 40 days and they were with some people who make khuruj and they woke up in the masjid, then they'll pray the Fajr prayer. So the Kabira number 4 is leaving off the Salat. There's a scholar in Al-Islam by the name of, or his kunya is Abu Zur'a. Not Abu Zur'a al-Razi, the Imam of Al-Hadith, but Abu Zur'a al-Iraqi. He has a book called Tarh al-Tathrib, and in that book he was talking about something that was said concerning the scholar who was doing a class on fiqh, and he did what the scholars used to do in the past when they would say, let's imagine such and such happened, linaftarat, let's imagine this and that happened, what would be the ruling of that? So this particular scholar, he said to his students and to the people present, let's imagine that someone left the Salah intentionally. The people became so upset because they didn't appreciate him giving such an example, as if he was hoping or wondering maybe one day the Muslims will become a group of people who you can even think that there's someone from amongst them who's going to leave the Salah. So the community became upset with him simply because he said, let's imagine someone left the prayer, and then what would the ruling be? Because it was inconceivable that a person would leave the Salah from the people before. Now the norm is that the Muslims don't pray. As it relates to the issue of leaving off the Salah, this is an issue that has ikhtilaf between the scholars whether or not the one who leaves it off is a kafir or not. And it's an issue that both sides have their proofs, and we should learn the etiquettes of ikhtilaf. And it's not permissible for someone who says the one who leaves the Salat is a kafir. He believes in the Salat, but he leaves it off as a result of being lazy. Some ulama said he's a kafir, like Imam Ahmed rahimahullah ta'ala. If one of you brothers took that position, it's not permissible for anyone to say, you're from the Khawarij, you're a takfiri, because you make kufr of the one who left the Salah. That's a justified, bona fide position of the ulama in Islam, and they're a dalil for it from the Quran and the Sunnah. And similarly, if a person took the other position, the position of the majority of ulama, the jamhur, that the one who leaves the salah out of negligence and out of being lazy, he's not a kafir. And the Imam Shafi'i was of this opinion, and other than him. The people who take the position that he's a kafir for leaving the salah, you can't say to that individual, you're from the murji'ah. You allow the leaving of the deeds and you believe the person is still a Muslim? No, it's an issue of ikhtilaf that the scholars had. So therefore, we have to be fair and just. I would advise all of you to do something about reading up on this issue so that you can take a position. We have to learn about the ahkam of the salat. Today when I came for Salat al-Asr, I came in late, made wudu. There were people who were praying back there, over there. One brother I know in particular was praying by himself, even though the Jama'ah has started. He was praying by himself because he was a traveler. So he wanted to pray Salat al-Dhuhr and then get with the Jama'ah to pray Salat al-Asr. I don't know what the other people were doing. We need to learn about all of the ahkam of the salah. That the Prophet says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إِذَا أُقِيمَتِ الصَّلَاةِ فَلَا صَلَاةَ إِلَّا الْمَكْتُوبَةِ. If the iqamah has been made, the aqamah has been made, and the salat is established, the Muslims are praying behind the imam, it's haram, haram, la yajuz, you're atham, not permissible to go anywhere in that masjid to pray. It's not permissible. If you have already prayed those prayers, get with the people and pray with them. Or get lost so no one can see you. It's not permissible to sit on the side, nor is it permissible for you to pray the 2 rak'ahs of Fajr while the Imam is making those salah. The point is, ikhwani, we have to learn about the ahkam of salah from A to Z. Our children have to know about the ahkam of the salah. So as it relates to this issue, there's ikhtilaf between the ulama. The scholars of Islam took care of this issue, and they wrote books. Those of you who have the book Aqidatu Ashab al-Hadith, Aqidatu Salaf wa Ashab al-Hadith, the Aqidah of the Salaf, the people of the Hadith, by Imam al-Sabuni, I believe that's been translated. When he came to this issue, he said, in leaving off the salat is ikhtilaf between the ulama. And Imam al-Shafi'i and the Jumhur of the ulama were of the opinion that he's not a kafir. But Imam Ahmed had the position that he was a kafir. The scholars wrote about this issue. So it's not permissible for someone to come now and to be rough and tough against the other position, because bona fide scholars took the position on this issue. Concerning Imam Adh Dhahabi, he was Hanbali. And the Hanbali madhab is that in general they take the position that you are a kafir. A Shaykh ibn Baz, a Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, they were from the Hanbali madhab, mujtahids. And they used to say that the one who leaves the salat is a kafir. What I mean by leaving the salat, they said if a person was lazy, like our relatives, our mother, our father, brothers, sisters, our wives, our brother's wife, so forth and so on. If that person didn't leave or make the salat, but he believes in salat, a Shaykh ibn Baz says he's a kafir. If he dies like that, you can't inherit from him. If he dies like that, you have to bury him with the kuffar. You can't marry him. If his wife wants a divorce, they're divorced automatically. That's the Hanbali position. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah was of the opinion that they're kuffar. Adh Dhahabi, a student of Ibn Taymiyyah, it's not clear what his position is from this particular chapter. It's not clear. And if you had to take a position, it seems that